For a lot of my life, I'd say I wanted my body fired out of a cannon into a shark tank.
Have you ever looked at a photo from, let's say, 4 years ago and then thought, whatever happened to that t-shirt?
Well, no. I do look at photos from 4 years ago and think to myself, whatever happened to that face?
I'd like to be buried in or with my husband, Mike Flanagan. I don't care if he's dead yet. Like, slice him open and you shove me inside of his warm body. Like, that would be cozy for me.
That is another show. It's called Buried Inside My Husband. Hello, and welcome to Grave Conversations, the only show where your favorite celebrities get to lie down. I'm your host, David Dastmalchian. Today's guest is someone we're all hoping does not die for a very long time. She's one of the most talented actresses working today. You've seen her perform in films like Hush. You've seen her in series like The Haunting of Hill House, Midnight Mass, and most recently, The Fall of the House of Usher. Please welcome the incredibly talented actress and writer, Kate Siegel.
It's a me, Mario.
It's such a pleasure to have you with us today.
Oh, I'm thrilled.
You comfortable?
I'm more comfortable than I ever expected to be in a coffin.
Because this is Grave Conversations, I like to begin our journey together by asking a series of questions that I call questions you need to answer before you die, or QuintaBite as the kids call it.
Oh, do they?
Supposedly. Where do you see yourself in 75 years ago?
I think I guess I was in my mother's fallopian tubes or ovaries, right? Because every egg already existed because each fetus is full of eggs.
That's what my grocer tells me. What's your mostest favorite thing about me?
My mostest, deepest favorite thing about you is how gentle your eyes are. Same question to you.
My favorite thing about you is your willingness to be vulnerable. I think it's a lovely quality in a person. You let your guard down almost as soon as I met you, and we became friends very quickly.
It's true. It's a shame we're both dead.
Taylor Swift borrows your car. She returns it, but she spilled a little bit of coffee on the front seat. She says, "I'm so sorry. I will pay for that to get cleaned." Do you let her Venmo you for the cleaning?
Absolutely not. I mean, if you've been in my car, you know it's already full of spilled coffee and sandwich wrappers and possibly an old sandwich. So Taylor's just adding to the panache. I like her.
She was in one of these at one point. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, it's in her anti-hero video. She's comes out of a Titan casket.
That's cool. Is this whole interview about Taylor Swift or?
We couldn't book her.
Okay.
And now on to our next segment. It's called Death Wish. Are you ready to have a conversation about funerals and end-of-life planning?
Sure. I love a plan.
I have some more questions I'd like to ask you revolving around the subject of death and dying. Are you
How
excited?
many of these are about Taylor Swift?
Hold on. Can I get a pen? What's your choice? Buried, cremated, eaten by wolves?
Oh, I never considered eaten by wolves. My thing has always been I want it to be planted with a tree. And that can go either way, like cremated, ashes, feed the tree, or like hug a bulb of a tree, just my naked body, and then the roots grow through me, and then everyone can come to this butter pecan tree.
If you could be a fly on the wall, any funeral in history, any of them, which one would it be?
What about Jeffrey Epstein? Dark. I can't say that. Let's take that again. It's the answer. The funeral I'd like to be at is... I think JFK's funeral was supposed to be really beautiful and moving. I would like to be at that funeral. Like a fly on Jackie's pillbox hat. Oh, she didn't wear the pillbox to the funeral. That was to the murder. But I do think there is joy in the unknown and discussing the unknown. Like I wish death could be multifaceted. Like the very existence of death is what makes life meaningful. And the very existence of the unknown is what makes life knowable. And that to me is deeply profound and exciting.
The journey for me right now is less about trying to feel a way that I want to feel, especially when it comes to thinking about something like death, and instead being present in the way I'm feeling at the moment and learning how to live in that space and exist in that space. So instead of trying to escape the feeling of discomfort or fear that I have around death, finding a way to sit in it, like a hot tub with my friends, or like a casket.
I would never tell you that. I'm constantly running away from feelings.
Okay, well, let's get on our track shoes, shall we?
Let's.
Now, before we let you expire, there is one very important thing I would like to ask of you, and that is for you to please share your own eulogy. When I say die, you'll have 60 seconds to give yourself your own eulogy. Now, you got to make sure that you hit all the big stuff. I want you to make it sincere, but also funny and poignant and incredibly well thought out. I want you to be profound, but not preachy. Now, this is the most important speech that anyone will ever make about your life. Make sure you do not overthink it. 3, 2, 1, die.
There once was a girl from Nantucket whose love was a drop in the bucket of what she received. So please don't be grieved, because if life was gold, then she struck it.
The microphone has been dropped. Kate, you're beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. Thank you for sharing it with me today. Okay? Bye.
Do I just, no, it's fine. I got it. It's cool. Thanks. How do you, here we go. Can I have, no? Okay. No, I got it. It's, okay. Hooah!